is our big fundraiser for Wells of Life. We're hoping to complete the balance of the wells for the year that we're committed to. And we're obviously hoping to raise lots of funds to continue to be able to do the work that we do. We are also going to broadcast our video that is going to talk about what we've done in Africa and what we intend to continue doing and how we want to tie the African communities with our local communities here. And just very excited to introduce everybody to the opportunity to be a part of a really great thing, which is bringing clean water to those who are most in need.
Ladies and gentlemen, my sole purpose right now is to get the evening off to a start, because we have 2 hours work to do in 1 hour, and that's basically what we have to do. I would like to welcome you to our first annual fundraiser and tell you that you are going to change the world tonight for a large amount of people right now in Africa, specifically Uganda, that are waking up and they don't even know it. But what you do tonight is going to mean that they have clean water for the rest of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first annual fundraiser. Please put your hands together for yourselves and thank you for your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, you gathered here tonight to take part in and hopefully carry on the great work that was started in 2008. The mission of Wells of Life is to bring water, clean drinking water, to over 1 billion people in the world. 1 out of 6 people on this planet lack what everybody at this table has tonight in abundance. 1 out of 6 people, take a look at your table here. Just imagine one of the people at your table is the person that does not have clean drinking water. Everybody else does. That's the world situation, ladies and gentlemen.
Today, as we all went about our business, as we prepared for this night, and as we will later go home and settle down, around the world, 4,600 children under the age of 5 died from lack of clean water. Tomorrow, as we enjoy Sunday with our friends and families, another 4,600 children under the age of 5 will die from lack of clean water. On Monday, as you and I go to work and busy our lives, again, 4,600 children under the age of 5 will die. This will repeat itself every day from now until this day next year. By that time next year, an estimated 1.5 million children under the age of 5 will have died from lack of clean water. In fact, in total, by this time next year, 3.4 million people will have died from lack of clean water. My name is Kevin Schaefer. I am 26 years old and I live in Newport Beach. I have lived and worked in Haiti and most recently worked in Uganda with Wells of Life. But I am no different than anyone here. There is nothing that my eyes have seen, that my hands have touched, that my heart has felt, that yours wouldn't or couldn't. When I was told to say something tonight, I had no idea what to say. How do you convey such a set of experiences? I guess you can't. But you can trust me, as someone who is the same as any other in this room, that if you saw, if you touched, and if you felt in your heart, you would be exactly the same. You would not be able to say no. Your heart would be different, because you would know that every day, as you went about your days, the numbers were real. You would have seen the 1.5 million children that will die. You would have held them in your arms, smiled with their mothers, their brothers and sisters, and their families. And you would have felt your heart break as you left them there. And no longer would you be able to say no. Do not doubt what you can do for each of these. And trust me when I say that if I can, anyone can. Thank you.
one thing Kevin talked about was how many children die every day, and an image in my mind, and I don't know if there's a picture of it or not, but I bet there is. It's children, there's about 4 or 5 children getting water out of a kind of a dirty stream, a dirty river, and Kevin came back with John having taken that picture, and they said to us, you know what, Kathy, in a year, or if we come back in a year or two, one of those 5 children will not be with us anymore. One of those 5 children will have died, and it just tore me up.
The need is so great, and I feel that by virtue of being born in the United States, we have certain privileges that people in other countries don't have, and unfortunately water is one of them. So Einstein once said that don't make things simpler, make them the simplest. And so all I can really say tonight is, bottom line, they lack water, and that creates poor sanitation, waterborne illness, death that you've heard. So for me, I think that this organization is fantastic because it creates the opportunity to sustain life. And so that's what I have to say about that.
For a simple $6, I can change the life of one individual for the rest of their life. That is extraordinary. The leverage that we get from a modest amount of money to support the life, the livelihood, and the opportunity for these beautiful, smiling children, our brothers, our sisters, in a different part of the world. I've never been to Uganda. Uganda has got the same population as California. We can hazard a guess that they don't have our benefits, that they don't have our opportunities. So we stand as extraordinary people in an extraordinary time, and you've clearly demonstrated your desire to help. Thank you very, very much on behalf of all of the team at Wells of Life. Thank you. And Nick, I have a surprise for you. Nick was fortunate to get an envelope placed in his hand a little bit ago. I was fortunate to get a telephone call from somebody who would like to have been here tonight but was unable to attend. So they made sure that we understood how much we mean to them. And we have a check for $20,000. Well, I don't have a script. I'm not sure how you follow that, but I guess looking out at all of you tonight is good enough reason to say thank you. I think you've changed the world.
I hope this will touch people's hearts in a way that they will felt led to either donate a well or come and visit, or help with one of the schools to build a well to touch the lives of some of the children that so need our help. This clean water is so important.
Hey, we're just wrapping up here tonight at the Mission Viejo Country Club. We're getting to the witching hour, and it was an amazing event. We had a full room. We had 230 people, and you know what? The great thing about them was they didn't want to leave. They really felt for the passion of Wells of Life. They funded wells, they raised their paddles, they really felt the heartbeat of children getting life as a result of water. So, it's such an honor to be part of Wells of Life tonight. We're all tired, we're all ready to go home, but we know that tomorrow morning the world is different in Uganda for a large group of people. Thank you so much. It's a real honor to be part of this organization. Good night.